Well, we've got some fun new toys for these three, but, these two newbies are gonna have to sit out for a while. Sorry. Hello everybody, I'm Garrula64 and welcome back to Sonic Mania Plus Mods. Today we've got something super spectacular. That's it. I'm just kidding. That's not it. I'm not saying it like, that's it, like flat-faced, that's all we're seeing. This is the homing attack and air dash mod in Sonic Mania, along with some other stuff that we'll check out for Tails and Knuckles as well. But if I jump in the air right now and hit LB on my controller, you jump and you do a little dash or you do a little homing attack, depending on what is in front of you. And sometimes it can be what's above you. Cause these things, you kind of zip in and hit whatever's closest to you, it's in range, and it can have some pretty fun results. Like, if I'm down here and I tried to use it while that capsule was still active, Sonic would kind of gravitate to the top of the loop and he wouldn't leave. But thankfully, I destroyed the capsule from the top this time, which means we actually get to go somewhere. So yeah, basically this is made by Codename Gamma, and as you should expect, it's amazing. Codename Gamma has made amazing things in the past and will continue to do so until the end of time. You can do some crazy things in this, such as, like, chaining homing attacks together and hitting monitors even when you don't really want to. You can also use it to kind of just get a nice little boost of speed, and it works really well, let me tell you, if you're using speed shoes, or if you're playing a Super Sonic. So, like, watch this, ready? Let's let speed shoes die for a second there. There we go. So, now if I do a homing attack and rush towards the loop here, not the loop, the little ramp, you kind of get so much speed that you go so high. I could probably get up to that other pathway like this. Let me see. Maybe not. Maybe just not quite. Yeah, alright, well, close enough. But, you know, before in Mania, the way you were supposed to get your speed up is you just do the drop dash and you kind of take off, and it's a good, decent burst of speed. But now you get to do it even faster because the homing attack and air dash are instantaneous. So you just press the LB button and you're blasting away immediately, which I like a lot. And I mean, the most immediate thing that comes to mind is Sonic 4, because that was a 2D Sonic game that had a homing attack. But unlike Sonic 4, this doesn't suck. And there's actual momentum and junk, so you can use it to do fun things like I was showing you earlier with that ramp. It doesn't home in on bosses. It doesn't work on the Death Egg robot, or this one at least, so I'm not 100% sure if it works on any of the bosses at all. But you still are able to use the air dash, which means you're a lot safer throwing that around trying to attack the boss from afar than you would be normally just kind of waiting for the boss to come to you. Especially if you see like a tiny little window of opportunity, you just jump up and you go... And that's pretty much the coolest thing ever, honestly. Also, it seems to have some trouble with the Leons there. As they're fading in, the homing attack goes for them, but it can't quite kill them because they're too powerful. They're a lot stronger than Sonic could ever hope to be, even with a really cool new homing attack. Also, that was what I was talking about there. See how Sonic kind of like gravitates toward it, but he can't destroy it? However, you are fair game. Sorry about that. This also means that if you were to take the mod, I don't know, Modern Sonic V2 by Hortinus and Motor Roach, you can throw this mod on top of that and have a pretty much functioning Modern Sonic. Or, I don't know, I guess Sonic 4 Sonic you want to call it? I don't really know. Because we all know that Sonic 4 Sonic was not classic Sonic. That was the green-eyed lad. And I'm sure a lot of people would love to forget that, so, you know, boot these two mods up together, and you can do just that. Also, cool thing is you can combine the homing attack with the elemental shields, and you can kind of do like this. Like, you can get a double jump in and then do a homing attack. Or you can do a homing attack, then the double jump. So, like, you basically have, like, an extra little, like, long jump. So I think that's pretty cool. I mean, you kind of use it to your advantage. I don't think using it with the fire shield would do very much. But just think about it. Supersonic speed and acceleration with the ability to do a longer jump. Like, that's nuts. You will go so far and break every single level in existence, just like I'm doing right now with those breaking platforms. Fantastic, is it not? Now, another thing I'm really, really excited to show you is Tails, and I think you all know how I feel about Tails in this game. Don't like him very much, but one of my main complaints was that this guy, you know, he's flying around. After you're done flying, you gotta wait really, really slowly for him to come back down. But now, you can cancel his flight whenever you want. You can cancel it immediately. You don't even need to leave the ground. You could hit the button, and immediately drop back down. And he's also got a tail whip move, which means you have a bit of a longer ranged attack, which is pretty neat. I don't know how useful it's going to be in the long run, but like, it's still, I think by far the more useful of the moves that they've added in this little project is if you jump up and you press the LB button, you just fall right back down to the ground. It's so nice. Also, you use the tail whip, Tails gets a ring out of badniks, kind of like how Mario gets a ring or a coin out of enemies when he uses Fire Mario in like Mario World and stuff like that. But I just think that's so much better. Tails controls... He was way too floaty and slow before for me, but now, like, ready, we'll hit this, and then, bop, all set. If I don't want, maybe I hit the button by mistake, and I'm like, oh shoot, I don't want to be up here. Well, look no further. LB button is your savior. And then I guess, other than that, it's just all Tails all the time. You can start spamming this Tailwhip Attack if you really want to. And it doesn't just lower defense like in Pokemon, it definitely does some damage. As you were seeing, those crabs are hella dead. See, oh my god, like, isn't that so much better? Isn't that so much better? Like, I can't even, that's so good. Like, that's the one thing I thought Tails was missing for this game. Like, Tail Whip is cool, but being able to cancel flight like you can do in some ROM hacks, that is my jam right there, let me tell you. And who could forget Knuckles, who also has a brand new attack to his name. We've got... Bad words. No, just kidding. He's saying shift or something. He's very angry about going to his shift at work, clearly. But you've got this cool little punch attack now with Knuckles, and he slides across the ground kind of like in Sonic Heroes. And it's even the same sound clip. And that's pretty cool. You also have this cool little double jump with Knuckles now, where you can jump out of his glide. Sort of like, I don't know, I guess it's kind of like Tails, where like maybe you're feeling like you're descending a little bit too slow, but you don't want to just drop to the ground, so you can just go bop, and then keep on going. That was really swift. That was really slick right there. I'll take that. Like, that keeps the momentum really, really nicely. And I don't mean, like, literal momentum, but, I mean, I guess kinda, but, like, it keeps the momentum of just the play as well, like, because you're moving at a kind of slow pace, and then, like, oh, instead of just going, you know, like this and sliding or dropping down to the ground, losing all momentum, you go whoop, and you're able to propel yourself forward a little bit more, which is really darn great. Don't think there's anything else he can do off the top of my head. And honestly, out of these three things, probably gonna have to give it to Sonic, because that homing attack and air dash, that is just so convenient no matter what game you're playing. Like, Mania's fine enough without it, but it's such a welcomed ability that I can't help but say, like, I love it. I love it to death. It's kind of like how Mania offered the drop dash, right? And I just started loving that. Whenever ROM hacks offer that kind of thing, that little air boost, that's what gets me. And of course, Knuckles and Tails are now a lot more useful as well, and Ray and Mighty I don't believe do anything. But maybe someday we'll find some extra abilities for them. But maybe they need to do some more adventuring first, because they've only kind of been in, like, 2 games. I guess Mighty's been in 3, Ray's been in 2. We'll see someday. I'm sure someone can figure out something really cool. That'll be the question of the day. If Ray and Mighty could have an extra ability, what would you give them? I know people don't typically make it to the end of these videos, but if you did, feel free to answer that. So yeah, that's going to be all I wanted to show off for today, so if you like this video and you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe, click the bell, follow my Twitter, and join the Discord to keep up with more Sonic Mania Plus mods, and other things that aren't Sonic Mania Plus mods, because I do a lot of things. I'd also like to give a huge thank you to my current sponsors, who are Supersonic 99 of CCI Games, Nick46, Jaded Indolent, Silva PhD, Bob the Hedgehog Gamer, Cosmic Mushroom, Lucas Tallman, Nico the Person, Mitron, Kenneth Gutierrez, Knuckles Channel 3, Knuckles, Henry S, Rob Morrison, Mega Trafficone, Creative, and Mike TGC. Thank you guys so much for sponsoring, it really means a lot. If you have any interest in becoming a sponsor yourself, please make sure to check out the link in the description for more information and all the benefits, such as being shouted out at the end of every single video and stream. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.